chock full of PRs, right? Starting on push day, we had a bunch of weight that we went up in. We went up in deadlifts. We went up on this day. I think that that's really cool to be able to see easily and quickly here. We did a deload week, and then the second week later, we're hitting PRs, and we're still in a calorie deficit. How cool is that? Good morning. Welcome to week 12, day 5. So that means it is moderate pull day. It's the last workout of the week for me. This is wrapping up the second week of my new push-pull leg routine, which I have been enjoying immensely. It's also the second week after my deload and diet break, which again, just seemed like it has helped immensely with my energy and my strength, my motivation for continuing on the calorie deficit. So I think today that's probably just, we'll really have a formal topic, but I think I'll probably just talk about, we'll review the lifts from the past week. We've had a few PRs, and it'll be a good opportunity to also look at the new workout app that I've been using, Heavy, and to see how it does with looking at your historical lifts and metrics while in a workout, because that was one of the biggest reasons I wanted to switch apps, was because I couldn't really get a good idea of my past lifts from last week or the week before or 4 weeks ago, or just my volume over time and stuff. I couldn't do that while I was in the workout, in the session, you know what I mean? So that'll be a good opportunity for us to see how the app does, and we'll look at some wins from the past week and why I think that we've had those, which is, spoiler alert, the diet break and deload week. Stay tuned. Well, actually, real quick, I will say moderate push day or moderate pull day means that we have our exercises are lat pull down, chest supported incline row, single arm cable row, and then seated incline curl. Let's get to it. I think I did this last week, but we'll do it again for the warm up today. We're not going to do lat pull downs. Normally I do a 50%, 75% of my working weight for the starting workout, but that's usually when it's more of like a compound lift. Lat pull downs being more of an isolated thing where we're sitting down and stuff. I'd rather warm up by doing the bar stuff. So we'll do some hangs and we'll do some SCAP pull-ups, and then we'll do a couple of actual pull-ups too. Oh, hanging is so great too. Just to stretch out, decompress my spine a little bit. It's like 10-15 seconds, all you need. Just some SCAP pull-ups. It's just where you do the bottom part of a pull-up around your scapula muscles. And just a couple of pull-ups. All right, we'll rest a couple minutes and do that again. All right, let's get another little warm-up set. We'll do some hangs, SCAP pull-ups, a couple regular pull-ups. I do like to give it a couple second hold at the top of these. Okay. All right, let's get it. Set 1. Flat pull downs, we've got, oh, I need to put more weight on. I saw 130 on here and I put that on, but I see we went up to 150 last week. So I do need to adjust that. What do I need to do? 150. So that's 90 pounds plus 60. That should be 25s and a 5 on either side. Whoopsie daisies, and we're shooting for, looks like we did 8 reps at this heavier weight. I'm guessing I started with 130s because that's what I had been doing, but I'd probably been doing 10 to 12 reps there. And that's also probably on workouts where lat pull down wasn't the first thing. Obviously, first workout of the day, first or second workout, that's when you're going to be rearing to go, able to lift a little heavier. So let's see if we can get 6 to 8, I guess. And this is where I wish I had a little bar that could come out and hold my knees down. When the weight gets a little heavier, it's just hard not to lift a little bit, even get my feet underneath so my feet aren't coming up, but my knees can still come up a little bit. I'd like to stop that if I could. So what can we do in this new app? If I needed to see a past week of lat pull downs, what I like is that I can just click on it. I can go to history, and you can see, I've only done it one other time last week. But what's maybe a little bit even cooler is I can just minimize the workout, and I could go here, I could go look at my heavy push, look at bench press, look at the history there. So, and you don't have to actually even do it from a workout. You can just go, if I go to profile, I can just search for an exercise. Maybe I could say, we just did lat pull downs. What have I done for pull-ups? Because maybe that would be a good way to figure out a lat pull down weight. Looks like this week I did 10 pounds at 8 reps for the highest. And the week before I did 0 pounds, 10 pounds, 10 pounds. So if I'm 190-ish right now, plus 10, so that's 200 pounds. So theoretically I should be able to be doing 200 as for a pulling motion. But that's besides the point. What I like is that I can still go back to my workout. Right. Does it pause it? 11:45. Give it a couple of seconds and we'll go back in. So it doesn't pause it, which I actually like because I'm not a big fan of pausing workouts. I can pause the workout timer if I did, had to leave during the middle of it or something like that. But a lot of times I like to just keep that rolling, even if I'm right now, I'm over my rest time and I'm not working out, but I'm still considering this part of the workout time. I'll stop yapping, get the second set. Second set, lat pull downs. Alright, so going back to the app, it looks like I'm still recording in there. That'll be fun to figure out later. I like this view that I can go to for my profile. I've got some quick statistics at the top, how many reps I've been doing the volume. I love having this volume metric here. We can go into some more complex metrics. You can see I haven't done any core quote technically. Whatever. And I don't really care too much about like leaderboard. Muscle distribution is great. Being able to see, I mean, that other one, just to see it in a graph is cool, but to see it on your body is also cool. See the exercises you do most often. A monthly report. Not much to report this month. I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks, but I thought it would be nice to see. The thing that I like is for each workout also being able to see the volume that I did. That would be if I go into a workout. I love this view, this graph here. So you can see, man, 15K, just under 1530, 15350, and then the second week I had some PRs, so the volume went up. Even though the reps went down, the volume went up. That's what I like to see. I like to be able to see that. Something else that I like to want to kind of look at is I think it's cool. You can see for each workout, you can see the PRs, the little gold medals there. So you can see this week was chock full of PRs. Right, starting on push day, we had a bunch of weight that we went up in. We went up in deadlifts. We went up on this day. Like, I think that's really cool to be able to see easily and quickly here. Even though I kind of know that, it just gives more credence and more validation to the deload week. Because, like, yeah, we did the deload week, and then the second week later, we're hitting PRs, and we're still in a calorie deficit. How cool is that? So it's cool that that's a thing, and then it's cool that we can also see that. And then if I went into like an actual workout itself, you'll be able to see that too. So you can see, yes, the last time I did squats, which happens to be this past week, we got the highest volume, and then we also moved up in weight. So we got 3 little PR medals there, which is really cool. If I went and found bench press, we'd also see that in the history. See, we went up in weight. We've got the little medals there. That's fun to see. And then, like, there's this fun thing down at the bottom, which is just feeds my ego. It'll show you if you haven't done a 1 rep max, it'll calculate your 1 rep max based off of your heaviest lifted and how many reps. And so that's kind of cool. It'll then give you an estimate of whether you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced, or elite, and that's just based off of your age and your body weight. So not like super comprehensive or like authoritative, but a fun little metric to see, like, oh yeah, this maybe I should like look into doing a powerlifting and competition. That might be fun to see where I stack up against some other people in my area. But yeah, so I've been enjoying the app. It seems to be doing the things that I want, and so I'll probably keep moving forward with it. For $2.99 a month, that's nothing. All right, last set of lat pull downs. Let's get this last set. All right, we've got chest supported rows. I'm going to try this angle, see if you can maybe get a little bit better view of the back. We've got 50 pounds in hand in both hands for 100 pounds total. Shooting for 8 reps. All right, second set, chest supported rows. Got one more there, that's cool. This last set, these chest supported rows. Damn, alright. See, we're just PRing all over the place. Alright, we're back in the middle. Single arm cable pulls. We're at 40 pounds, 10 reps. And I really like this one, how I can feel the lat stretch and then contract when I start to pull back. Alright, second and final set for these. We just have two sets. Nearing the end here. After this, we've got incline curls. We've got incline dumbbell curls. Experimenting with some mood lighting. See if I can make my muscles look better and bigger than they actually are. Dimmed the lights except for the... Well, I've turned all of them off except for these middle four. And they're dimmed. There we go. Man, I don't know how I got 10 last week. 8 is like, oof. All right, set 2. Final set for these. You know what? We're not even 45 minutes in. So I don't know if I'll do this for a permanent change, but I'm going to add a couple of sets of dumbbell pullovers because I love them. They're a great stretch, a great stimulus, and Arnold loved them, then we should love them too, right? That's how bodybuilding, weightlifting goes. So I'm going to get set up for those here and then come back. And I do like keeping my workouts to, that's pretty bright. Let me turn that down. I like keeping my workouts under an hour if I can, or right about an hour. So especially on Fridays, sometimes it's nice to have shorter workouts so I can get to a coffee shop or do some other things. But today I'm just really feeling like I can use another 10-15 minutes, and pullovers is a great way to spend that. I literally wanted to talk to the camera just now, and I forgot where I put it. And it's on the ceiling right now. But I just wanted to point out how easy it is, or was, to add an exercise to this workout. I got to the end of my incline curls, which was the end of the set, and basically when you get to the end, you've got some options. You can go to the top and finish, or you can add another set. And all I had to do was click add exercise, look up pullovers, bam. It added them, and it added them at the last weight and rep scheme that I did, which was really cool. So what I am curious about is, did it change the routine? My guess is no. Yeah. So I'll be curious to see how it reports that moving forward, knowing that that's something that we did, like that we edited that. Yeah, we'll look and see after we finish the workout. And stick around because we still need to do our check-in for the day with our weight and nutrition. And we will do it. So stay tuned. Stop recording. All right, second set, dumbbell pullovers. We'll still probably be under an hour, so well worth it. All right. All right, I just finished the workout and I wanted to show you this. So I went to finish the workout, and when I click save, it gave me this little pop-up. So I can actually, it lets me choose. Do I want to update the routine or keep the original? I think I'm going to update. And then if I want to skip pullovers in the future, I'll just, skip them. So, cool. I think I'm liking this new app, Heavy, HEVY. If you're interested in checking it out, feel free. I think I still need to share my workout, which I'm happy to do. If I remember, I'll post it in my channel or in the description or something like that. So, yeah, let's move on to our check-in. All right, check-in today. We weighed in 188.5, it looks like. That brings our average to 189.4. We're so close. We want to be at 189.3 so that we can hit 2 pounds from last week, which was, you can see, 191.3. So I think just one more day in the, below, really just one more day below 189 or below 190 within reason should be good. I think that today I can keep the calories in check. So I feel good about a Saturday weigh-in. And then Saturday will probably be a little bit higher calorie because we're having a birthday party. So I do plan on eating a little bit of cake. But I think I'm not going to go overboard. I'm going to try and stick to under 2,500 calories for that day, which is still 2,500 calories is still a 400 calorie deficit for me. So maybe 2,400 would be great. Keep it at 500 calorie deficit for a single day. And then my average for the week will still be, let's look. The average for the week will still be pretty low. We're averaging just over 1,700 so far. So if we can have a 1,600 calorie day today, that'll be good. And then keep Sunday low, Saturday high. Hopefully we'll meet our target of that 1,800 to 1,900. As far as the meals for yesterday, just coffee in the morning, pretty light lunch. I finished off the Chipotle chips. I just can't say no to them. But I did enter them this time. The day before, I was nervous that I was going to have a lot higher body water weight because I forgot to track a few of them that I was eating, and I thought it was going to be all off, but I did track them all at least. You can see 46 grams. I mean, that was like 2 handfuls. It really wasn't that much, but that was 231 calories. And so, I just had to make up for it the rest of the day. I did have some of my venison chili with that, and then a yogurt to bump up the protein. For dinner, we had a homemade rotisserie chicken, just like in the crock pot. So the calories here are from like a Sam's Club rotisserie chicken. So I'm actually hoping that I've overestimated on the calories there. And I, made sure to get mostly chicken breasts. I did get like a wing and a leg. So it's going to be some dark meat, some thigh meat in there as well. But again, I'm not too concerned about that calories and stuff being too far off because I think this is probably overestimating anyway. Some pickles with that. We made some roasted carrots with olive oil, some grapes, and then earlier in the day I had beef jerky and gum to tide me over in the afternoon. And then after dinner I went and got some more David bars because I just really wanted something kind of like sweet-ish, but I didn't want to just have chocolate. I wanted to get some more protein, and that was a great way to do that because it's hard to beat 150 calories, 28 grams of protein in a non poultry dish, right? Egg whites, chicken breasts, turkey breasts, like it makes sense. You can do that. But to be able to do that with a processed food that still kind of helps fills you up, doesn't taste terrible. Yeah. So that put us at 1,600, right at 1,600 for the day. Almost 180 grams of protein. So that's pretty on target for me. I like to shoot for 180 plus or minus, so up to 200 or 150, 160 is okay for me some days too, as long as I'm kind of averaging out to 180. The way that I try to keep that, to hit that target, is I look at my foods, and as I'm going through the day, I try to hit 10 grams of protein for every 100 calories. So looking at this, I can see that I did, exceeded that, which is a big thumbs up for me. So yeah, we'll see how today goes. Hopefully we'll keep it in check, and Saturday we'll have another good weigh-in, and we'll hit our 2-pound goal for the week. Thanks for watching. Let me know if there's any part of the workout that you're more interested in, want to know more about the app, deload week, diet break, PRs, all of it. See you next time. Oh, like and subscribe. That helps my channel a lot. We're still kind of in the infancy, like baby stages of the channel, so would love to start ramping up content, but it's hard to do that without finding out that I'm getting good signal that people are enjoying what I'm putting out. So if you do enjoy it, if it is helpful to you, give me that signal, like, subscribe. Thanks.